was so captivated by her beauty that he leaned down and kissed her. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, lived a beautiful princess named Snow White. She was as fair as the first winter snow, with lips as red as a rose and hair as black as ebony. But the kingdom was also home to a vain and wicked queen, Snow White's stepmother. Every day, the queen would ask her magic mirror on the wall, "Who is the fairest one of all?" And every day, the mirror would reply, "You, my queen, are the fairest of them all." But one day, the mirror answered, "My queen, you are fair, it's true, but Snow White is 1,000 times fairer than you." The queen, consumed by jealousy, ordered her huntsman to take Snow White into the forest and never return. The kind huntsman couldn't bring himself to harm the sweet princess. "Run away, my child," he whispered, "and never come back." Frightened, Snow White ran deep into the woods. Lost and alone, Snow White stumbled upon a tiny cottage. She knocked, but no one answered. The door creaked open, and inside she found 7 little beds, 7 little chairs, and a table set for 7. Everything was neat and tidy. Exhausted from her journey, Snow White fell asleep across 3 of the little beds. Soon, the owners of the cottage returned. They were 7 dwarfs who worked in the nearby mines. They were surprised to find a beautiful princess sleeping in their home. When Snow White woke up and told them her story, the dwarfs felt sorry for her. "You can stay with us," they said. "If you'll keep the house for us, you'll have a home." Snow White happily agreed. Back at the castle, the queen learned from her magic mirror that Snow White was still alive. Disguised as an old woman, she went to the cottage and offered Snow White a beautiful but poisoned red apple. Snow White took one bite and fell into a deep sleep as if she were dead. The heartbroken dwarfs built a glass coffin for her and watched over her day and night. One day, a handsome prince came riding through the forest and saw the beautiful princess in the glass coffin. He was so captivated by her beauty that he leaned down and kissed her. Once, Snow White's eyes opened. The prince's kiss had broken the spell. They fell in love, and soon they were married and lived happily ever after.